Brudgeon. Can we candidly speak? Can we candidly speak? Okay, like, I'm gonna just put it out there, because, like, I have no dogs in the fight. I'm not a young girl in the game. I'm an old head, I like to say. I'll be 36 in, like, 10 days. You know, I was an artist in my 20s. I traveled the world. I did those things. I dated. I had my fun. But what I knew at the end of the day, the only thing that can come between you and your career is death or, like, dishonor. Dishonor would be, like, you know, being a baby mama, getting popped off. That's what we used to call it back in the day. Like, by a dude that he ain't on shit, don't gas shit. It was always like, when I was coming up, the millennials, it was always giving like, we want to be power couple, and that came with marriage and then the baby, you know, like on some, like, you know, like some big bullshit, like, you know, like Beyonce, Rihanna, you know. So I don't quite understand the Keke Palmers, the Halle Baileys, the Sky Jacksons, but in attuning to it and trying to give something to the conversation, trying to put like a little drop in the bucket, I think it's a combination between, okay, I tried to come up with the formula all day. They're talking about the Sky Jackson, so I'm like doing deep dives. And I'm trying to come up with the commonality. I would like to think it's like arrested development between like the Keke Palmers, the Halle Baileys, and Sky Jacksons. It's an arrested development in a way where they rush to be looked at as grown girls, like to be infantilized. I don't know that word, speech impediment. To be like always looked at as a little girl, and then rush to like, oh, I'm gonna prove myself. I'm a grown woman. Look, I can have kids. I'm grown. Look, mama, I'm grown. I think that is something. And then it's also the audience, like, y'all gonna view me as, you know, like when the white Hollywood kids, they go to drugs, and you know how they go. I'm thinking the black girls, without proper guidance or ill-advised advice, they go towards the baby mama pipeline, because, like, I'm grown, I don't know. But then it's like, maybe they rest on their laurels, their morals, like, you know, I can have a baby with anybody, because, you know, at the end of the day, I pay my own, I got my own, da-da-da. He just gonna hold my purse, you know. I don't know what it is, but it's like, I'm still trying to study it. I'm still trying to understand, because these men, I would like to think they're well aware. You don't compete when you can't compare. So I don't even know why these men align themselves to these women. But I think it's the women that like play so much on these men, or maybe they pay for these men, or I'm flabbergasted. I'm thinking of the Sky Jackson of it all, and I'm just like, for your mom to have been so deeply involved in your career stage, mom, you know, it's like living vicariously through your daughter, mom, you know, messy mom, you know, jealous of your daughter, mom, I want to be a star, mom. I'm taking a girl phone when I'm really tweeting and y'all talking to me type mom. I would just think that she would have steered Sky to a different path. But then I think of like, maybe it's a destiny swap, maybe it's a vicariously, like, you wanted her to have this life so then she can raise up a child, her child can be an actor. And that's, because Sky Jackson, like, she cast it out. They couldn't cast her because she has the body of a child, but she's old enough to play a woman, but she looks like a child, so they couldn't work with her. So I'm like, are you doing this to secure your bags? Your mom, like, I don't know, and I'm very concerned, and me and my homegirls don't like it. Not too much, not too particularly. Take off my wig. I have to put on my natural hair. I'm just like, I gotta come to y'all. Like, I'm just like, are we not confused? Are we not, like, bewildered? Now I didn't heard the little girl was pregnant. I say little girl because like, no, she's just going on, but still, I'm just like, what? Color me confused, bewildered, and utterly befucked.